yeah, you are like killing it on affiliate marketing. Do you think you could kind of share some secret tips or whatever for, the viewers out there? Maybe like 3 of your top tips for people
Yeah,
who are trying to do
definitely.
affiliate marketing.
For sure. So, I mean, I appreciate the kind words for sure, but like the way for me, like I've been talking to people that are at such a larger scale than me. I still feel like an ant. But in terms of like compared to like what I used to make at my old job, like the earnings are really significant. So, I mean, does your audience know a lot about affiliate marketing, or are they kind of like new to this? Like, they don't know
I
anything.
mean, I feel like I cover, all different passive income streams, and,
Okay.
affiliate marketing was one of them, but I don't know, who knows? There's like a lot of people who are just getting started too that like join my Facebook group and like ask me a bunch of questions that might be like for newbies, you know what I mean? So like,
Gotcha.
yeah, maybe you could do kind of a widespread, like for the beginners out there, maybe like the ones that are a little more experienced, how can you tweak it to be a little bit better?
Okay, cool. So I'm going to share a few tips for beginners and then a few tips for people who are more advanced, because
Nice.
sometimes those beginner tips are just like so basic. People are like, this is not, but if you're a beginner, it is helpful. So like as a beginner getting into it, like just start reviewing stuff. Like literally, it really bothers me sometimes how easy it is to like start making money with like the Amazon Associates program.
Hmm.
Or like affiliate marketing is literally everywhere. Like for example, the other day, so I'm an affiliate for Airbnb on the side of the hosting program. So if I refer a new host to Airbnb, I'm able to basically earn a commission in the process.
Hmm.
But even going on their Airbnb app the other day, I was looking at it. I'm going to open it up on my phone here
Hmm.
just to get the exact number. I was looking right here under settings and it said invite friends and get up to $30 off your next trip. So literally I was reading about this right here, and Airbnb will give you up to $30 every time you refer a new traveler to the program, and you can earn up to $5,000. I'm like, that's a pretty significant amount of travel credit. So like that's as simple as affiliate marketing could be, is you see something like that. Now that's technically a referral program and not an affiliate program, but they're very similar. But you could see something like that and then say, okay, well, you know what? I have a bunch of experience using Airbnb. Maybe you sit down and record a video like, hey, I've done 15 different Airbnb trips. Is Airbnb safe? Like I was doing some research on YouTube. That's like one of the most popular searches right now on YouTube about Airbnb is simply, is Airbnb safe? So you could literally sit down, make a video about Airbnb and, okay, here's been my experience and these are some tips for being safe and this, that, and the other, and just include a link to that referral link and just start earning credits. Or it's as simple as taking products that you have already and doing reviews of them and just linking to the Amazon Associates program, which is where you can basically sell just about anything on Amazon and begin making commissions. So that's pretty much how I started with it. I, in my videos, would link to different books I was reviewing or reading, or link to my different, camera equipment or like random stuff that I was using for my videos. But like everybody out there has things that they've purchased that they're pretty knowledgeable of. And I know maybe it's not as, maybe you're afraid to get on camera or whatever, but it's like so simple to just sit down, make a review of that, help people on that customer, purchasing journey or customer journey, whatever you call that, and then earn a commission in the process. So like
Yeah.
I would say, honestly, just start, like crank out a couple videos, do something like this, like with Airbnb, find a referral program, like pretty much every app out there, a lot of them where you pay for the service like Uber or, Airbnb, these different brokerages, Robinhood, like they all have some kind of referral program. So it's like, just sit down and like review that app and share your feedback about it.
Yeah. I had a question. So, you said,
Sure.
is Airbnb safe? So you like ask a specific question within, the whole Airbnb thing. Like, do you have multiple videos talking about is Airbnb safe? Like how you can make money on Airbnb, like a ton of different questions you would answer
Yeah,
on
so
different.
that's actually going to be my advanced tip for affiliate marketing.
Nice.
And so basically, I'll go into that a little bit now. So when I first started doing the affiliate marketing, I was primarily just going after short tail keywords, which is basically, 1 or 2 word searches. So for me on YouTube, that was like M1 Finance review, Airbnb review, Robinhood review. And that was primarily just it. That's all the content I made. But then as I was looking to expand this, like if you look up a review of most of these investing apps, I'm usually like the top spot or in the top 3 just because of the authority my channel has. So I was sitting there thinking about, okay, how can I get more traffic for these different, things I'm affiliated with? How do I get more traffic? And what I came up with, not that this is like earth-shattering information, but it's like going after long tail keywords and making more specific content. Like, for example, rather than just doing like Airbnb review, I may also do a video on like how much money you can make as an Airbnb host. Is Airbnb safe? Tips for Airbnb hosts, how to become an Airbnb host. So there's all of these long tail keywords that may not have as much traffic as far as the search volume, but if you do a ton of these videos, it starts to add up. Mm-hmm. So that's been one of my strategies in late 2019 going into 2020, is looking up what are these long tail searches that I can capitalize on for some of my affiliates. And then my other tip there for people who are more advanced is always consider the level of intent behind the traffic that you are sending towards any affiliate. Mm-hmm. So for example, and this is also helpful. So I use something called Sub ID, which allows me to track all of my different, I don't mean to be all over the place here, but some of this stuff, it's like hard to explain in a simple way.
That's great, yeah. Mm-hmm.
But basically, so I have, let's use one of my affiliates, for example, M1 Finance. So I have 15 different videos that have information about M1 Finance. So in the past, I used to just put all of those pages or all of those videos to the same landing page. And so I had no idea, okay, let's say I got 100 conversions. Did 3 come from this video? Did 15 come from this video? So I knew that some of these videos were working, some were not, but I had no way of discerning what was really moving the needle and getting those conversions. So that was one of the steps I took late this year, was setting up sub IDs for each of those links. So now if I do a video called How to Open a Roth IRA, I have a specific link there that when people click on it, it'll cross-reference over to Impact Radius, the affiliate tracking software. And then I can see, okay, this video, even though it only has 3,000 views, well, this has gotten me 20 conversions for M1 Finance, for example. Having done that, it really has opened up my mind to okay, what type of content is really moving the needle and getting conversions? And what I'm also noticing is if you look at, so for example, with M1 Finance, they give you a couple of different metrics. They give you clicks on the link, and then they give you conversions. And a conversion is basically simply somebody who has signed up to open up an account. They haven't funded it yet, but they've signed up. So some of these lower intent traffic sources, mm-hmm. I will see 500 clicks and 25 conversions, which is pretty poor. Mm-hmm. But on some of these higher intent searches, I'll see 25 clicks, 24 conversions.
Wow.
Or it's really high. Mm. But it's because the level of intent behind that traffic is much higher. So mm-hmm. somebody who finds out about M1 Finance through a video about passive income ideas, that is low intent traffic because they don't know anything about this platform. They're watching a random video about passive income. They hear about investing in the stock market and they're like, okay, I'll check this out, see what it's about. That's going to convert a lot lower than a more specific long tail video. So for example, let's say one of the videos I'd have is M1 Finance Roth IRA review. Mm. That's very high intent traffic because that's somebody who's already aware of M1 Finance. They're doing their research. They're considering investing in it. And they're just looking for somebody to kind of give them a basic overview of, is this a good Roth IRA? Mm-hmm. So I may get 1,000 clicks from a passive income video, but I could make more money getting 50 clicks if it's higher intent traffic. So that's been another thing that's been huge for me. It's not so much focusing on the clicks I'm getting, but the level of intent behind that traffic. And of course, the only way to track that is with, more advanced tracking. And that's just a feature called Sub ID. Impact Radius is the platform most people are using for these affiliate programs. And that's how I do it. It's just through different Sub IDs associated to each one of my videos.
And so, the sub IDs, are you making that through Impact Radius or are you just adding UTM parameters? How does that work?
Yeah, it's all right through. It's really pretty easy. So basically you just paste in a landing page and then you can type in your sub ID. So one of my sub IDs is Roth IRA. They're basically just descriptors of what the video is about. So 2018 review, 2019 review, 2020 review. So I can see is my 2018 review still making me money? And it is, which is crazy. Mm-hmm. So it's really pretty simple. And it's something we've been implementing also on the blog. That way we can see, okay, what articles are getting us the most conversions? Is it comparison content? Is it native reviews? And I find that just helps so much with figuring out what to really spend your time on, because that was one of the most frustrating things for me, is seeing results, but like having no idea what's generating these results. Where am I getting, maybe like, for example, I remember 1 month, my conversions like doubled in 1 month. And I remember emailing one of the companies and I was like, do you know why that was? And they were like, no, our like search traffic was steady. And I was like, where did this come from? So I was kind of like, I really need to know more specifically where these conversions are coming from. And now with Sub ID, you know, maybe I mentioned them in a video and then forgot I even did that video. And then that video starts getting a ton of traffic. It allows me to like see that and say, oh, I'm getting a lot of conversions under this Sub ID, and then cross-reference with my spreadsheet and see exactly what video that is.